This is the Unbreakable Golfers podcast, where we're shining a light on your pain and weakness and how it is affecting your positions, your power, and your performance on the golf course. The pain prison, the pain prison, the pain prison, the pain prison, the pain prison. Right. Now, I was completely unaware that the reason why that I was stuck was because of past mental interpretations of a situation or past physical actions and reactions. Now, if you're trying to get better, but you are stuck in some sort of prison, physically or mentally, you can't go anywhere. So think of it as a visualization. You are in a cell with bars. Now, you can move all the way around this cell, but you can't get outside because there's bars on the cell. If you want to get outside, you need to break out of this prison. Now, the way you do that is to remove the biggest issue to get out. So for you, it would be the bars removed, or the doors removed, or the walls removed, or whatever. Once you've done that, you have the ability to step outside the cell. But if you've been stuck in a cell for a very long time, you might be subconsciously scared of stepping out of the cell because you've got no idea what's out there. The uncertainty, the uncomfortableness stops you doing what you said you wanted to do, which is to get out of the prison. So this is why the pain prison is linked to the fairway 4. Now, so what has that got to do with Unbreakable Golfers' pain prison? So the pain prison is simple. Pain, positions, power, performance. If you are in physical pain, say your wrist hurts, let's take this solely to golf, your wrist hurts. It's going to be very difficult to put that wrist in the right position or a position or an impact position because of the pain. Because you cannot get in the right position, the most effective position, the most efficient position, then what will happen is it will affect your ability to produce power. Your inability to produce power, which would mean, say, for instance, you are hitting your shots much shorter than you're used to, will affect your performance. Because the shots that you're used to doing now become harder or impossible. As you get older, your body will start to stiffen up based on age as well as lifestyle, as in what you eat and drink, and it pretty much could be, your physical lifestyle, your working environment and all that lot. And you are slowly putting yourself in a prison. Now, not going back to the golf analogy. So the injured wrist. So this pain stops you getting position. This position is stopping you create enough power. This power is affecting your performance. So what most people do is they don't address the pain. So I need to perform better. Right, okay, so how do I perform better? Right, I need to practice more. Or I need more power, so I'm going to buy a new golf club. And I can't get this in this position, so I'm going to go and make a swing change. Okay, or you could just fix the pain. Now, this is the physical pain that you're in at the time. You go and get the pain fixed. That means you can then get in the positions you want to get, which means you can generate more power, which means it can improve your performance. But this is the kicker. If you have past pain, so your body has adapted to the pain from previous, you may not be able to get in the positions that you want to get in, which means you cannot generate the power, which means it affects your performance. But you want to practice more, buy more equipment, do whatever it is you want to do, but you're not removing this past pain, this limiter that is in your brain. Now, it could be, like I say, mental, as in it's in the brain physically, right, I can't do this, negative self-talk, whatever one you want to talk of that, or your body will also stop you getting certain positions because of past pain. Take an example with someone injures their knee. I always use this example. Someone injures their knee, they can't walk, they limp, they don't get the pain fixed, they get used to the pain, they change and they start limping, putting more weight on the other side. The other side starts going, the pain goes away, but that movement pattern now is completely ingrained in the body. That movement pattern is ingrained in the body now, and they've changed the way they walked. Now, long term, the longer the pain goes on, the longer that motor pattern will stick in, which means the longer it becomes the normality. which means other muscles will tighten up and it'll stop all other stuff. Now, take that to the golf swing. If you've got some sort of injury that you're playing through and you build a new motor pattern, you might be using that motor pattern. So then you're going out and trying to play, but your motor pattern is there because the brain thinks the past pain is there. Oh no, I can't go on that side. I can't walk on that knee. I can't go over there. I don't want to injure myself. All of this stops you being able to get in the positions that you want to get in. So you might want to make a swing change and you can't because you cannot get in that position. You can't physically do it in your body, which I'm going to cover with the other stuff later on. So if you can't get better and you've tried everything, it's not really your fault because you did not know that your brain, whether it be, like I say, the physical, like the way you're thinking, or the fact that the subconscious is just holding the body in a certain position, that you can't get better. You might do certain exercises and it doesn't matter because you're doing them in the wrong form. You're doing everything wrong. You give up, you beat yourself up, you think it comes down to skill, and it may not be. It may just be the pain prison. So what you need to do is find out what the issue is with an assessment. This is when we go into the rest of the stuff. So we do a mental assessment, we do a physical assessment. The physical assessment will be mobility as well as power and anything else. So, as always, 2 questions based on the pain prison. What are you trying to do? Ultimately, do you want to get better or do you just want to feel better? If you're someone who wants to feel better, just go and buy something. You'll feel better for a little while. Just take painkillers. Just do any of that stuff. There are 2 types of people that are out there when it comes to golfers. Those that want to get better and those that want to feel better. If you want to just feel better, Unbreakable Golfers is not for you. It's a waste of your time because you will not implement the stuff that you need to implement. And eventually you're going to do it daily. Your 9 key actions a day to protect the body, protect the mind, and improve your physical golf performance. So, which one are you? Are you someone that wants to feel better or wants to get better? If you're someone who wants to get better, then listen to the next audio, which will get you clear. Good luck. For more information on golf performance, by increasing your power, by getting in better positions, by working on your body and mind, go to unbreakablegolfers.com and sign up to the free asset.